There's all my people. What's going on, everybody? All right. Let's get this started. Welcome to another Create Your New Life. I am broker, CEO, Brooks and Davis Real Estate Firm, Michael G. Davis, Realtor plus business coach. Excited to be here with my family as we get together once a week, every Tuesday at 12:30, and just kind of highlight what we have going on here at Brooks and Davis Real Estate Firm that you all can be a part of. Definitely stay in the loop, and then just kind of go from there. So look, if you're visiting us, definitely want to say thank you for checking us out, whether it's on our YouTube channel, whether it is on maybe somebody sent an email to you, or you, I don't know, got a text, or however you've been exposed to it. Definitely want to say welcome and thank you. Feel free to turn your cameras on. I love to see you beautiful faces. It really impacts the energy level. But definitely want to get this thing chopping. See, we got Cedric, Daniel, Rhonda, Tammy, Kim, Linda, and whoever else is. We're going to continue to have people jump on. I do have the chat open. So if you want to go ahead and jump in the chat, you can engage with one another there as well. As we bring our guest on, Miss Dayna Hennigan is going to be our guest for the Realtor Life podcast interview that we do today. You'll be able to ask her questions, engage with her as well. So those opportunities are there as we jump into this thing. So let's go ahead and get started. As I always do, I like to start off with a couple of reminders. The first reminder is we do CE credit for those that take part in our Create Your New Life. Let me move this out the way. There we go. All right. So those that are taking part in the Create Your New Life, we do offer an hour of CE credit. You just need to be logged in at the time we begin, and I just need to kind of see your driver's license. I'm sorry, see your identification. But we do all of that off-site, and then you just got to stay online the whole time. So that's it. Real simple, and you get that hour of CE credit that you can participate in. Hey, Cecilia. Hey, she can go ahead and come back. So we have a in studio person today. How you doing today? No, you're fine. You can have a seat right there. And everybody else is on camera. No, you're good. You're good. Matter of fact, Cecilia, you might be our first in studio.
Okay.
Participant. Let's see if they may not be able to see you with my white. See, I got you all out. That's all right. But she in the building. All right. So I was just giving everybody shout outs. We're just kind of going through our how we start our meeting. So we encourage you to engage with us on social media. So whether that's on YouTube, whether that's on, definitely encourage you to engage with us on YouTube. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. That's where we post about 2 to 3 videos per week. Of our Create Your New Lives on there, our Realtor podcast interviews. They're actually on our Facebook business page, but our Mastermind Through Tough Times is on there. So subscribe to the YouTube channel, get in the loop so you can see what we have going on. Also our Facebook business page, that's like our bulletin board. So you can see, what we constantly, as we're doing about 5 to 8 events weekly, you'll always be in the loop of what we have going on. One of the things that we're going to discuss before we get into our interview is all the great things that we have going on this week. This is going to be one of those eight event weeks, I believe, that we're having. So be on the lookout for that. And then LinkedIn, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, those are the other areas that you can definitely engage with me on as well. All right. If you are not a part of our VIP Insider community, and that's a private Facebook group that we have on Facebook. Cecilia, you on Facebook?
It's old.
We'll get you right though. All right, so the VIP Insider community, it's a no-cost membership, gives you exclusive weekly events, promotions provided by our partner vendors. We have partner vendors that are inside of the group, so you'll be able to capitalize on little discounts and things that they offer. Also great content to help you grow as a realtor, and then different resources to enhance your results. So if you have not gotten the invitation, let us know so we can go ahead and send you the link. or we can actually look for you on Facebook and try to invite you. Or you can look for it. Like if you go to your groups and you search for Brooks and Davis Real Estate Firm Family, then you'll pull it up. And then we'll just see you come through and we'll approve you and we'll let you in. So a couple of ways that we can get you connected into the VIP Insider community. So we definitely want you all to be a part of that if you can. All right. And then if you're checking this out, like I said, you're not a member of Brooks and Davis Real Estate Firm yet. Next time, if you come next time, I could have put it on the screen right there. You could have seen it, but I'll do better. I'll do better next time. But if you are interested, you hear something that really resonates with you as we spend time together, as you learn more about our brokerage firm, you learn more as it relates to the interview that we do, and you just want to learn more about joining our ecosystem, joining our family, then you can click on that link and you can schedule an in-person or online company introduction to learn more about what we offer at Brooks and Davis Real Estate Firm. All right, so with that being said, our title for today is How Realtors Deal with Things When They Are Unexpected. So that's what we're going to be talking about. Again, when I bring on our guest realtor for today, Ms. Dayna Hennigan, we're going to be talking about uncertainties around the market drying up. We're going to be talking about overthinking when getting started, being a doer. We're also going to look at what's important about exceeding the expectations of multiple people when practicing real estate, as well as a resource that allows our agent members to never be on their own in this real estate business. We're also going to do a property showcase today. So we're going to look at a well-maintained gem of a home featuring some spacious bedrooms. And then we're also going to, like I said, go through all of the great things that we're going to have going on for this week as we before we jump into our Real to Life podcast interview for today. All right, so the quote for today comes from actually a South African rapper. I saw the quote. His name is Joaquin Tudor Jones, and I got very curious about this person. So checked out his Wikipedia page. So for y'all that are up to speed on your South African, y'all may know Joaquin Tudor Jones. So this is the person. That's a picture of him right there. Looks like he's been in the rap industry since about 2009. No, actually since about 1993. Supposedly been on the South African hip hop scene since he was 13. Been through a couple of different groups that he formed. I listened to his music on YouTube today. I'm not necessarily a fan, but like I said, when I saw him, I got very curious about this gentleman. So this is the quote that he has for us today. And he says, I got turned around. There we go. The only real things in life are the unexpected things. So the only real things in life are the unexpected things. Everything else is an illusion. Now, I don't know what that means, but I thought it was pretty interesting, right? At least what it can do is help us deal with or manage our anxieties around things being unexpected. When you're in real estate, that's one of those things, that's one of those constants, those guarantees, is that stuff's going to come up that you wasn't expecting, that you wasn't prepared for. But through my career and through my experiences, one thing that I realized is that as you get into that mind frame of turning your lemons into lemonade, the unexpected things turn out to be some of the best things based on how you react to it. So I thought that's a pretty cool quote. The only real things in life are the unexpected things. Everything else is an illusion. So you take that on your drive home, you marinate on that. And then if y'all come up with an answer or a thought on what he mean with that, y'all get back at me and let me know. But that was Joaquin Tudor Jones, South African hip hop artist. All right, so let's see. Where are we? All right. So the next thing we typically do is that we jump into our moment in core. That's where we revisit our core ideology as a company. So every week we highlight one of the areas of our core ideology. Our core ideology is made up of 3 components. It's made up of our core goal, our core mission, and our 5 core values. So one of the core values that we're going to look at today is our value of exceeding the expectations of our clients, customers, and colleagues. Can you see that? Okay, cool. All right, so exceeding the expectations of our clients, customers, and colleagues. Got to make sure my studio audience is taken care of as well. So when we say exceed the expectations of our clients, customers, and colleagues, what we're saying is that as we approach this business, we want to make sure that we're impactful, right? We want to have an effect and an impact on not just the clients, which are people that have decided that they're going to do business with us, but we want to impact everybody that's a part of the transaction. Everybody, the lender, the inspector. We want to impact customers, people that haven't quite made a commitment to using us, but they're showing some level of desire, or they're showing some level of need. We want to be able to impact those individuals as well. And not only do we want to impact them, we want to approach them from a standpoint that not only just satisfies them, we want to exceed their expectation. Like, we just don't want to give people what they expect. We want them to say, hey, you know what, man, I thought it would have went differently, or I thought that I would have received this a certain way. Like, we want to offer that level of I guess that level of exceeding or excitement or going above and beyond. So as we begin to operate and approach this business that way, that's how we attract more business. That's how our name gets out as a brokerage firm. That's how your name gets out as a real estate professional, is when you begin to do the type of business that people are not familiar with, or people have not received from others that are in your lane. That's how you start getting the spotlight on you. And that's how we approach this business. So as we go after it each and every day, we go after it with the mind frame that we're not just going to satisfy people's expectations, we're going to exceed them. We're going to go a step above. And it's not just for our clients, but we're going to do it for everybody in our marketplace, our clients, customers, and our colleagues. So that's one of our 5 values as it relates to Brooks & Davis Real Estate Firm's ideology. All right. Now, another thing that we highlight every week is one of our 4 core priorities. Again, it's something that we want to constantly keep in the forefront of your mind. You all understanding that when we started this year, there were 4 core priorities that we had that we wanted to achieve and work towards. So every day, from a corporate standpoint, as we're working towards you all, helping you all, developing you all, and growing the firm, these are the things that we have determined are a priority for us. And the one that we're going to highlight today is exponential member business growth, right? Every quarter, every year, we like to hear those numbers when we sit back and we assess things on a quarterly basis, on an annual basis, based on how much production that you all have done as agent members. We like to have those triple digits, not double digit, not single digit. We like to have those triple digit growth numbers, right? We looked at our town hall meeting year over year. Our agents did 142% increase in agent production. When we looked at quarter 1 this year versus quarter 1 of last year, agents did a 223% increase in agent production. Like, we want to see that. We want to keep seeing that. And we want to do our part to where we not only encourage it, but we create the type of environment that nurtures that level of exponential growth. We want all of you all to win. We want y'all to succeed. What's important to Brooks & Davis Real Estate Firm is transactions. Our agents doing transactions, because the transaction is the best thing for everybody. It's the best thing for you as a realtor because it puts money in your pocket. It's the best thing for your client because that's what they're hiring you to do. It's the best thing for me and Brooks & Davis Real Estate Firm and Mr. Brooks, because that's what we want to be known. We want to be number 1 in profitability and production. And for us to be profitable and for us to have the most production, that means, guess what? Y'all got to be doing transactions. So we're creating an atmosphere and a culture and an ecosystem that's completely devoted to ensuring you all are able to maximize on the amount of transactions that you're living up to your potential. And it doesn't just start when you get licensed. Like, that's the whole point of the affiliate program, is getting you to a point that once you get licensed, you'll already have momentum built so you can start moving towards the ultimate end game, which is you doing transactions. And as we continue to do that, and as we continue to build that in our brokerage firm, then you guys are going to continue to see exponential member business growth, which is a priority for Brooks and Davis Real Estate Firm in 2021. With that being said, let's take a look at some new things. First of all, it's interesting, we have one of our newest members of the family in the building with us today. So we actually signed up 2 affiliate members last week. One of them was Miss Cherie Watson. She signed up, but then we also have Miss Cecilia Gonzalez that's in studio with us today. So I can personally welcome you to the family. Look at that. So welcome Cecilia for joining our family. She's in the process of, I think you finished up your classes, so now it's just a matter of you taking the test and passing that test. So man, she's so close. She's like right there, and we're gonna help her get over the hump, get licensed, and get to moving. I mean, she's a firecracker, as you can see, and she already coming into the office. She's ready to get this thing going. So when she start running, we're gonna make sure we run with her. So it's very excited to have her to be a part of the family. All right, now let's check out some production that we did for the week. All right, so now another thing that you all know that we do on a weekly basis is that the agent production for the week. So looks like, one of the things that we were doing, we were getting about, $1 million, $500,000 to $1 million of new production added to the production board on a weekly basis. And today, we're still living up to what we've been living up to. So that looks like that's about close to $700,000 worth of new production that our agents have added into the pipeline. So definitely want to shout out LaQuana Davis, my favorite realtor. Y'all know she is, so don't play. But she added two new transactions to the board, and then Quinn Goodlow added some new production to the board. So congratulations, ladies, on adding your production. I want to give a shout out to our top 3 for this week as well. Ms. LaQuana Davis, Sydney Ely, and Margaret Harrison. Shout out Margaret, team agent, getting it done. So she's in the number 3 spot as it relates today. So congratulations, ladies, for making it to the top 3 and your new production that you're adding to the board. So again, if this is your first time seeing a pending board, what we do on a weekly basis, we measure how much production is in escrow. So what does that mean? How many contracts, how many executed, signed by buyer, signed by seller contracts are with the title company and in the process of getting to the closing table. We measure that. So right now, if you look at this board, there's $10.4 million worth of contracts that are in escrow that are represented by Brooks and Davis Real Estate Firm agents. And that's something that we're very proud of, because when we started measuring this, our number was like 1.5 million. And we had a goal that we wanted to get to. If we could just carry maybe at any given time over $5 million, then we were good. And now we almost, in some weeks, we've almost tripled that, but we've at least doubled it this week. So $10 million worth of production in escrow, that equates to over $300,000 worth of commissionable income that our agents are finna get paid in your pocket. Let's go. We want all of y'all to be like that. So if your name is not on this list, that's okay. I need you to be in the coaching, right? That's why the weekly coaching is so critical, because that's what's going to help you get to the point to where you're like some of these other individuals that constantly have production that they're adding, like a LaQuana, like a Kendra, like a Lena, like a Rick Davis. Like we had our super producers luncheon on yesterday. Shout out to Kendra Wheaton, Elena Smith, and Ricardo Davis, which are our top 3 producing agents in the second quarter. Well, if you want to get to that extent, then the coaching is critical, and you definitely need to take advantage of it. So if your name's not on here, if you're not in a position where you're getting some of this money out of this bucket, then I need to be seeing you on a weekly basis.
Thank you for contacting United Way Helpline. My name is Shantae.
Well, congratulations to everybody for this week as they took advantage of you know, getting some production on the board. So good job, everybody. All right. Now we are going to do a
Okay, you're referring to your SNAP benefits?
For one of our agents, Miss Sydney.
Okay.
We're going to.
Okay, you have to contact the Texas Health and Human Services. You reach United Way.
Let me see. Hold on. Before we do that.
And normally when you dial 211, you press option 2.
If not, we might have to get.
Right, and you have to listen to the prompts for SNAP benefits. Yes, ma'am. Because if you press option 1, you reach United Way.
Reach out to Dana, see if we can get her on. She's not on yet.
Oh, no, it's okay. You're welcome. Bye-bye.
See if we can get our guest on today. All right, so while she's doing that, let's go ahead and jump into the property showcase. All right, so listing showcase for today is a property in Fresno, Texas. Our agent is Sydney Ely. She's actually a member of our RMG group that we meet on Mondays. You guys are going to be learning more about that group here shortly. But she is, her property is at 2111 Alpine Brook Court. That's in Fresno, Texas. 230,000. So it's less than 250. That's always a great thing. 2,000 square feet, 10,000 square foot lot. Like that's a big lot. So that's like pretty much a double lot that this house is on, built in 2003. Like I said, it's in Fresno. What Sydney is saying is it's great for somebody that doesn't need to move in until maybe by August. Or if you're an investor and you want some tenancy in place already, this will be a great opportunity for you because guess what? There's a tenant in it. That's why you can't move into it until after August. She does have some pictures that are there, but some of the things that Sydney is saying about the home is that it has 2 patios. It has a game room and a study. It's spacious bedrooms. I can imagine with it being 2,000 square feet. Unbelievably huge backyard. Yeah, if you're talking about close to 11,000 square feet, that thing's gonna be monstrous. So even if you want to get it, or your client wants to get it and put a pool in the backyard, you got more than enough space for that. And again, 2 patios. Yeah, man, you got more than enough space for 2 patios. It is on a cul-de-sac, so that's always a great thing. So that kind of slows the traffic down. If you got kids, your kids can play without having to worry about cars zooming by all the time. And then it's in a very established subdivision, Tier Run.
Thank you for contacting United Way Helpline. My name is Shante. How can I help you?
So 3 bedrooms, 2.5 bath, 2 stories, 2,000 square feet. Let's see if HAR, sometimes HAR won't let me show my pictures. It'd be tripping. All right, boom, there it is. All right, so let me show my pictures.
Okay, can you give me your zip code and I'll transfer you to the Texas Health and Human Services.
A little covered patio. Maybe that's on the side of the house.
Thank you. And some agencies have resources based on age and military status. Can I get your age?
That's what's up. Appliances.
And have you or anyone in the home served in the military?
So
and is this your first time contacting United Way?
Kitchen, bedroom.
Okay. Just to provide you some information regarding United Way, we are a 24-hour information and referral service, and we do try to connect you with resources within your community. Can I ask, how did you hear about United Way?
That's something that you want to be aware of. So if you got a client that wants to live on this side of town,
okay, from the Health and Human Services,
towards, Rosharon, Fresno, Missouri City.
One moment, I'm going to transfer you to the Texas Health and Human Services. If you need additional help, we are here 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Thank you for contacting United Way.
2-story, 2 patio, does a lot of entertaining. Or maybe you have an investor, and that this is one of those homes in an area that's a rentable area. Like, I can't imagine that you would have a hard time leasing this property out. Look, it already had a tenant in it, so we know it's leasable. So if you have an investor like that that's looking to build some wealth and be able to, pick up some properties that they can add to their inventory, here's a great opportunity for you as well. So let's help Sydney get this thing sold. Her information is on the screen, Sydney Ely, or you see the MLS number, so you can go to the MLS and actually pull the property up to 2111 Alpine Brook Court. It's in Fresno, Texas, $230,000. Let's go ahead and help Sydney get this property sold as a family. All right. All right, so now let's jump into our proprietary program, and that's something that we do on a weekly basis as well. Oh, I see we got our guest in. All right, Dayna. All right, so Dayna, we probably got about 5 more minutes here. I'm gonna bring you up to the stage. All right, so our proprietary programming that we showcase, we show an item every week with our Create Your New Life, and the one that we want to showcase today has to do with our agent hotline. So, you know, one of the things that we implemented a long time ago is that we never wanted our agents to feel like they were by themselves. We wanted them to always feel comfortable to know that if they needed something or if they had any concerns, they had any issues, that someone would be there to help them. Someone would be there to answer the phone. So we created this hotline a couple of years ago. So between the hours of 10 a.m. and 10 p.m., if our agents have any questions, any situations, they need to get an expert broker or an expert salesperson on the line, they could dial this phone number and somebody will be there to answer the phone and pick it up for us. And again, this is in addition to the, you all already know, if y'all call me or text me, I'm very responsive, very accessible to you. And this is even in addition to that. And the reason we put the hotline in place, because for where we're trying to go, right, we're trying to be the #1 real estate company in production and profitability. You know, we talk about that sometimes, and you know, the current #1 company has over 4,200 agents. Well, once you get to a level of scale, you all trying to call me is not sustainable. You know, that's not going to work. But we always wanted to have that component in place. So as we begin to grow and as we begin to scale, our hotline and this hotline piece will be able to grow and scale as well, to where it will always be there for our agents, to where they'll never feel like they're by themselves, they're never alone. So in the meantime,
thank you for contacting United Way Helpline. My name is Shantae. How can I help you?
Like I said, y'all can all call me because y'all definitely take advantage of that. But that is something that we have. Okay, perfect. Boom, I just did it. Just taking care of me. Let's go. All right. Make sure y'all be muted now. Y'all can be making all this noise. People can't hear me. People need to hear what I'm trying to say. All right. All right. So with that being said, let's see real quick. Let's go ahead and jump into what are our some of the things that we have coming up through our interview for today, and bring Miss Dayna Hennigan onto the stage. All right, so here's our May calendar. As you know, we're finishing the month of May. We're about to jump into June, so be on the lookout for the June calendar so you can go ahead and save the dates of all the events that we have coming up. We're actually going to begin planning our 3rd quarter of events that are going to be flowing through our coaching and training center. So if you have any suggestions or anything, or if you know anybody that may be interested in coming in and presenting, or maybe doing a lunch and learn or something like that, that we can add to the calendar for June or July. I'm sorry, that we can add to the calendar for the 3rd quarter, which would be July, August, and September. Then go ahead and let us know, because we're going to be meeting on that next week, so we can go ahead and get that 3rd quarter calendar together. All right, at 2:30, we're going to be doing our Mastermind Through Tough Times. You know, we're going to be on Facebook Live, Facebook business page, and we're going to be talking about Amazon and about Obama flipping the switch like Amazon, baby. All right, we also have our Lunch and Learn that we're going to be doing on tomorrow from 12 to 2. We're bringing in Justin Southwell, where he's going to talk about home warranty. And again, they're simulcast, right? So yeah, it's a Lunch and Learn. If you want to eat, you got to come into the office. But if you just want the content, then we will be doing it virtual as well. So you'll be able to log on Zoom and participate in the content. All right, on Thursday, we're bringing in a company, Divvy Homes. They're going to be talking about their product that they offer. So we're going to be having them. That's going to be more of a virtual. You can come into the office if you want, but they're going to be speaking to us virtually as well. So we're going to be doing that on Thursday. Okay, we're doing our next episode of the Realtor Life podcast. As you all know, we shoot them on Tuesdays, we premiere them on Thursdays. So the one that we're premiering this Thursday, and we premiere on our Facebook business page, which is another reason why you should follow our Facebook business page. So not only can you get notified when we do the Mastermind Through Tough Times and see those, you can see when we're releasing our new episodes of the Realtor Life podcast. That's why you need to be a part of it. But we have Miss Margaret Harrison. She's going to be talking to us. We're going to learn about how she's a realtor and a world traveler. And we talked about being a successful realtor as an introvert. So be on the lookout. That's this Thursday. We're going to be launching that. And then on Friday, as we know, most of you all have side hustles. Y'all are a realtor and something else. So what we decided to do was create a marketplace within Brooks and Davis Real Estate Firm. And that's what our Side Hustle Fridays is all about. We actually want to build a directory. So we're in the process of compiling the directory. So I know with the registrations, they're a little different, but with Side Hustle, we also want you to go through the Side Hustle directory and register utilizing the link that's on the screen, because that's how we're able to capture your content and add you to the directory. So once we compile it, we'll get everybody's information in there. And the idea is, we have people that are agents with Brooks and Davis that do web design, people that they make beats, some, make songs, some of them sell Mary Kay, some of them sell electricity, some of them paint, even some of our affiliates, some of them do trading and they do trading classes. So if we have all of that in-house, we want to know what's going on so we can do business with one another. I mean, it just makes sense. So we really want to create this marketplace, and Side Hustle Fridays is a component of that. So we're going to be doing that this Friday, May 28th. That is in person, but come out, have a good time, and be ready to sell some products if you got some stuff. All right. So with that being said, the final thing is Monday Nights Live with Mike. So I go on every Monday at 7 o'clock. So if you have any questions, any comments, you just want to kind of tap into it's my way of just opening myself up to the entire marketplace. So not just Brooks and Davis agents, because you guys have me anytime. But they can jump on with me on Monday, and it's just kind of like a question and answer, deal with any questions, any situations, and just kind of go through different scenarios. So I do that every Monday at 7 p.m. We probably be on there 5-10 minutes, just depending on how many people jump on. But if we get a bunch of people jump on, then we'll be on there for a little longer than that. But it's real quick and just a great way to engage. All right, so now we got the person of the hour who we're about to bring onto the stage.